Welcome back to another video. As you can see, we are inside our tower extension and we are getting back to it. Since we have finished insulating upstairs, we have done some of the jobs on the inside. We want this one also to be warm since it is cooling down our guest room and eventually is cooling down our house. Since there is no insulation in here, currently we need it insulated. It is windproof, so wind is not blowing in. It definitely is a difference between inside and outside. Even just plain wood wall and the wind barrier is definitely helping. But we want to insulate it and have it perfect. The floors are going to be another thing, but before we start with insulating the walls, we are going to get started and lock the ceiling. So we're going to apply a clear coat, just so we can kind of treat the wood. And yeah, that's kind of the first thing we want to do because we don't want to get it all in the plasterboards. So we want that done first. So let's get started, quickly do that. Hopefully it's not too messy. Slight sponge way too much, but it's okay. So it's the next day. We did not continue on yesterday with the insulation since we wanted that to be fully dry before we get started with the rock walls, since the fibers are just gonna float around and get stuck there. So now we're gonna do the walls. They're very small amount we need to do, but the holes are very small as well. We did the framing very compact, and yeah, so we have a lot of small holes to fill in between the frames. So yeah, it's gonna be quite a lot of cutting around with the knife and a lot of mess, but I think we can do it pretty quickly because it's not a lot, honestly. So because we have pretty big windows in here.
Yeah, but it's like the tiny little squares.
Yeah. So hopefully we can get through it fast. We do have a small bit of 15 centimeter roll, and then we have to use 10 centimeter plus 5 centimeters, so that's a bit more work because you have to cut them twice. But that one is a lot harder to cut than this stuff. That's what I feel like. So let's get started and start insulating it to be finally a bit warmer in here than it is before.
Times 10.
Not 15.
Not 15, so it makes it 20.
So I put 20 in there, but you know.
Peppa? Peppa? You see what we're doing? Peppa, what's happening?
So we are done with the first layer of 10 centimeters, and here we also finished it. And there I guess we did 2 double 10 centimeters. But now we need to do the 5 centimeters, so a small one. It's a lot less echo already in here and a lot more silent feeling. And I'm pretty sure I can't hear the outside, the chickens or the neighbor's lawnmower. I can't hear anything. So it's already pretty good, and we're adding 5 more centimeters on top of it. So I hope it's going to be enough insulation for the winter, and it's going to keep the whole cold out and the heat in. We still have to do the floor, that also needs insulation because that's cement. And upstairs I think we did also 15 centimeters. So it's not like it's the most, but it's not meant to be upstairs having kind of freezing. It's supposed to go into the second floor, and then the ceiling will have a lot more insulation. But I think it's looking pretty good. So yeah, let's move on to the 5 centimeter.
It's like a very weird echo.
Yeah, it's very minimal.
Yeah.
So I think it's just the floor and the ceiling we're talking.
Plus-
and windows, I guess.
Plus we had like perfectly enough for everything.
Yeah.
Besides
One
this
bar
tiny,
did everything except that.
that little square.
I guess if we didn't do doubles there, in theory
Yeah.
we could pull them out.
It's okay. We
But,
have something from. We can.
we have a lot upstairs.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, let's continue and get it done.
Yeah.
It's
Pretty
not the
quick.
nicest job, but it's going fast. So we actually forgot to end this video. As you see, the outside is completely changed, and yeah, we actually wanted these videos all to go in an order since we're gonna work on this quite a lot now. And yeah, so pretty much we have now insulated, it's all nice, and we have a lot more to do here, of course, to make it perfect, but it's getting there. The warmth is here, we just need to install something that generates heat in here, and also to make it look a bit nicer than just exposed rock wool. But that's gonna be it with this video. I hope you enjoyed. I'm gonna see you in the next one when we're gonna start tackling the walls.